This chapter of Toriko. Oh my god. This was hype. This was really hype. Oh my god. We saw a glimpse of Toriko's third demon. And that's just not where it ends. But then, Akasia / Neo eats God. And then goes on a rampage to wreck the 8 Beast Kings. Yo. My boy Bombina might be fucking dead. Like, there's a very likely possibility Bombina is dead as fuck after what Akasia did to him in this chapter. Like, holy shit. So before I even get into that, let's just talk about the build-up to that point. So, the events of the chapter begins kind of exactly where last week's ended off of. Akasia is beating the shit out of Toriko, stabbing him straight through the fucking neck. And you have it to where Toriko is not giving up. He's constantly, like, you know, putting his hand on the shoulder of Akasia or trying to make him stop. And you have it to where Toriko's trying to have God for himself. You see this slow back and forth as Akasia keeps just trying to put him down. And, you know, Toriko gets back up again and trying to stop him. But then, as eventually, like, Akasia hits him, like, it looks like Toriko's neck is, like, completely snapped. Like, it's broken. He looks over after, you know, he has a hand on his shoulder. And he sees a glimpse of Toriko's third demon. And you see it. And you're like, whoa. Is the third demon coming out? And then you see Akasia, he freaks out. He like roars, and he just slams fucking Toriko straight into the damn ground. Like he's not having none of that shit. Like he's like, fuck this shit, I'm not dealing with that, fuck you. He just shoved Toriko down to the ground, and then he quickly went after God, because he wasn't going to handle that. It seemed like he got rather terrified from Toriko when he saw that demon inside of him, so he just dealt with him real quick before it got any worse. 8 God, power up. That scene was just so badass when you see the third demon just looking at Akasia like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And then you just see how Akasia's like, what the hell? And just shoves him. And you see how he quickly like morphs into Neo, eats God. So let's talk about that. Akasia, he has eaten God. So power up. He has gotten stronger. That means that the power level we saw Neo / Akasia at, it's nothing compared to how he is now after eating God. And we clearly see that with Akasia now donning the full potential of Neo in this chapter. Neo goes on an absolute rampage. All the 8 Beast Kings just shoot straight at Neo, trying to take him down. And Neo manages to reflect it and just doesn't even care. He just eats it all. It's nothing compared to him. All the 8 Beast Kings attacking him, he's fine. And the most shocking part is when he grabs Bombina, rips him fucking in half, and then as Bombina is trying to retaliate and shoot at him with like a mouth laser, you have it to where Akasia just ricochets it back right into his face, and GG, Monkey King. Oh my god. Akasia just fucking destroyed Bombino like it was nothing. He was holding him like you would see in Dragon Ball Z, actually. Wasn't Boo? Yeah, Kid Boo was holding Fat Boo, I remember, by the hand. That's kind of what it reminded me of. It reminded me of that scene. You remember when Kid Boo was fighting Fat Boo, and Kid Boo's holding, like, Boo, and he has, like, no legs and shit? He's just holding him up? That's exactly what that reminded me of. I'm like, yo, that looks exactly like it. And then all of a sudden, just blast him in the fucking face, and I was done. And then Hercules, oh, he attacks back, and he gets decimated as well. So GG 8 Beast Kings. They can't do shit. And we know how strong the 8 Beast Kings are. We know how strong they are in terms of their strength. And now seeing this, just Neo going like it's nothing. Oh fuck. Like, oh fuck. Yeah. So, Neo, pretty OP right now. I like his new form, actually. I do want to take a moment to talk about that. When it comes to the design choice of Neo, I love his new bulkier-looking form, because as we've constantly seen from Neo throughout, you know, the series so far, Neo's always been this scrawny little thing that doesn't seem to be that powerful. He's just very skinny-looking, and scrawny, doesn't seem to be anything that's really powerful. And I really like, after eating God, kind of how he looks now. He looks more demonic with the way his face is, and also the way he's more bulkier now when he's outside of Akasia. I just love the way Neo looks now. He doesn't look just like a random looking, or not random, like a scrawny little fucking monster. He actually looks like a badass. So yeah, can't wait for that. The only way I could see, you know, Neo being put down now is by Toriko's third demon. I mean, look, for Akasia to shit a brick and deal with, you know, I guess Toriko that quickly, you know, the third demon must be that strong for him to freak out like that. Now, I do want to take a moment to point out that when Acacia struck back at Toriko, when he hit him, Acacia's hand was completely gone. It was eaten. So that's incredibly fast. That was incredibly fast for, Toriko to be able to do something like that to Neo before he even realized it. So the strength of the third demon is no joke. I can't wait to see Toriko eat God to see how much of a power-up he will get as well. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you all feel about this week's chapter of Toriko? You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.